Good morning, everyone. I am excited today. I've been staring up at this big mountain now for about 3 or 4 days. I've been staring at it from our campsite, well, from the castle in town and from the stroll through town. I just keep looking up at that thing thinking, wow, that's steep. So what do we got today? Well, it's about a 3,000 foot climb, which turns out to be about 1,000 meters. And so the estimated time on the hike up is 2 hours, and all of that is one way, and then I have to come back down. So 3,000 feet up, 3,000 feet down, and about a third of it is walking up through the town. So if you saw us walk up to the bazaar and the castle and all this stuff that Kruje has to offer, well, you know, as soon as we leave the campsite, we start going up. And really, I'm not going to stop going up until I get to the top of that mountain. So, let's get this party started. All right, the first bit of the hike is up out of this campground, about halfway now. You can see the restaurant right there that's at the top. That pops me out the road. Then I keep walking off to the road and into town. Okay, that was about a 15-minute walk from the campground up to sort of the beginning of the city. And you can see, doesn't really look like I'm getting any closer to the mountaintop. I still have quite a bit of walking through the city, probably about 30 minutes before I get to the trailhead. But I just want to let you know, this is a solo hike today. I have about a liter of water. Now there is a water source and a restaurant up at the top. So if I should have plenty of supplies. I also have some snacks. And let's move our way on up through this. I'll be honest with you, on this particular hike, the biggest danger is the Albanian drivers. They whip down these narrow, windy roads for speed, not for safety. And although there's a lot of pedestrians on the road, we've already learned firsthand that they will hit you. Obviously, if you don't know, we were in a car accident where a car struck us in the van, speeding around a tight corner on a curvy road. But we got a little narrow sidewalk here, so we'll take advantage of that as we work our way through the town. And as we walk up through the town, something I didn't expect, but I'm not surprised. Just a random donkey walking up the road. And he probably needs to watch out for traffic as well, because I don't think he understands these Albanian drivers. All right, I did what you don't want to do to start off a hike. I turned down the wrong road, and because we're in a little mountainous city here, or a little mountainous town, these are all switchbacky roads. So it's not like you can just cut over a block and get back on track. So after about probably 6 or 7, 8 minutes walking uphill the wrong way, I'm walking back down to try to get back on the path to the road to the trailhead. So, hi, babe. All right, back on track. And Sari Salltik. Anyway, that's where I'm headed. All right, there are a lot of stairs, but we are moving closer and closer to the trailhead. And as I come up the stairs, I think these are a good indicator of how steep everything's been so far. And of course, my breathing's already hard. Whew. Not even to the trailhead yet, guys, but almost. Hang on, we'll be there in a jiff. All right, we are headed up. You can maybe see up there the mountain. We're almost to the trailhead. I met some nice people from Albania and they helped me turn. They just were down picking up some groceries down at the market, and this is the walk they just have to get home, so I guess I can't complain too much. But really nice people. So this nice gentleman. What is your name? Curt?
John.
John? Itu?
Dalandusha.
Dalandusha. Nice to meet you. Thank you for the orange. Thank you very much. You guys have a wonderful day. A good day.
Good day.
Yeah. Take care. Hasta. Ciao.
Ciao.
All right, those guys saw me to the trailhead and they gave me an orange for along the way. What sweet people. I know we've said that about the Albanian people, even though they are fast and crazy drivers. But we made it to the trailhead. And there's a little kitty here. I think that's a good sign. Hey, kitty, 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 kitty. And just like that, I made it to the trailhead. And I made a little friend. I was taking a little break. And a crew came up. So even though it's a solo hike, there's crew in front of me and probably be more crews behind me. So anyway, we made it up here in just under 45 minutes. So we're on target. It's around 10 o'clock. The goal is to get up to the top at or before noon. That gives me 2 hours, and maybe we'll have a little snack or a lunch if the restaurant's opened up top. We'll see how this thing goes. I can tell you off the top, it is steep. And we're not even up through the houses yet, and I'm already breathing hard, and you can see from the start how rustic this trail has gotten. So woo. And these rocks, I gotta be careful because these rocks are slippery, and we had some rain yesterday. Woo. So take care is in order. A bit concerned right off the gate because the trail really isn't marked too well, and we really have a lot of this right here, and so it's just kind of wide open, rocky, scrambly stuff. But you can definitely see the whole of Kruje down there. The camper van, honestly, the van is down in a valley, so we can't even see that down below those lakes. Actually quite a bit below those lakes. But we can see the castle. We already have beautiful panoramic views. And you can see we're definitely getting closer to the top. But I got to get going so I can keep up with these other guys, or try my best, so I don't get lost on this trail. All right, I met some cool people on the trail. They're headed down. They cheated. They took the car up top and only went down. What is your name?
My name is Yona, or Yonada is the Sea of Yon and the Sea of Adriatic. I'm from Girocastra, but I live in Tirana. Today I'm here to see this view and to have a nice trip with my friends.
Awesome. It's so nice to meet you.
Me too. I love you guys.
Safe travels.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. I stopped up here. I wanted to pop the drone up and get some footage of you guys for the castle. We went and visited it yesterday, possibly in the last video, but I didn't have the drone, so I wanted to get the drone before I got too high. And a lot of people are coming down the trail, so I met several people already, and well, they got dropped off in vehicles up at the top and just did the hike down. So anyway, not so easy for me. I'm doing the hike up. They all wished me well, but anyway, it was a nice break and nice to meet friendly people. And the trail's actually more marked up here, so things are looking up. So as I get up higher, I'm finding some big old boulders, and the trail's actually pretty good so far. And what I'm learning is a lot of people start up top. They get a ride up to the top, and then, well, they walk down. So there's a steady stream of people coming down, and they all think I'm crazy. But anyway, I know I'm not the only one doing this, but I am in the minority. But what a beautiful day, guys. What a beautiful day. And if you guys have watched any of my hikes, you guys know I frequently say that when you look at a hike or a mountain from afar, it just always looks so different once you get up here and you get into the mountain. And this trail is definitely no different. The trail is kind of tucked away and hidden as it wraps around in these boulders and the forest. But once you get up here, it opens up. And of course you can hear the birds chirping, and you can see all the beautiful flora, and you can see the rocks and the terrain. And well, you just get to spend time in the nature, which is why I'm taking the long, hard hike up. And I'm glad. All right, I've got my first glimpse of the van. Let's see if you guys can spot it. So just below those houses right there, there's kind of an opening spot with a few olive trees in it. And it has a white building right in the middle of the opening. That is our parking lot. And if you go right up to the edge of the trees, sort of towards the houses, the van's just tucked away in the trees. And you can barely see it, but it is there. I guess for me, I just always know where my house is. Or at least I hope I do. Alright, also, I'm about halfway up. Maybe about a third of the way from the trailhead. But in terms of my hike, about halfway up, and you can definitely see we're getting closer. And it looks like up to the top it gets steeper, but I don't know. There could be some switchbacks up there. Probably is. Probably got about another 45 minutes to go. Just taking it nice and easy. I haven't hiked a lot in a while. We've been picking it back up now that the winter's kind of winding down and it's getting warmer and we can get outside. And we're really loving that. And we're trying to get back in shape, and well, today's part of all that.
Oh, what a gift it is to love and be alive. Oh, what a day to go and leave it all behind. The sky is opening with possibility, and I feel my heart take flight. I feel like flying, like the sun upon my skin, like the air I'm breathing in. I know the future is golden, and I don't want to miss a thing. On a day like this, on a day like this. Oh, what a joy it is to open up your heart. Oh, what a day to go and find out who we are. The world is at our feet with possibility, and I feel my heart take flight. I feel like flying.
How you doing? All right, if you guys can see, I'm making it to the top, and someone coming from below just passed me up. That's okay. We all go at our own pace. But if you're like me, you're wondering, how am I going to get up over that straight ledge? It looks so steep at the top compared to everything else. if you look at it from down below. And well, you can see the guy in the red shirt walking up. It just stays steep, and these switchbacks wrap around, and you can see those two big boulders. This trail's going to wrap around between them. And well, how we get up that sheer face wall is still a mystery to me. But we're probably about 2/3 of the way. We're making good time. I think it's probably about 11:20, so we got 40 minutes to reach my goal. I think we're gonna get it. I can still see the van down there below. Whew, taking a little break, and we're gonna get going in just a minute.
Been walking for a while, my feet are getting tired, my heart's a little heavy, but you keep me going. Been walking for a while, mile after mile, my soul's a little weary, but you keep me going. You keep me going. You said it'd be a narrow road. You said it'd be a narrow road. So why am I surprised when it seems I'm on my own? You said it'd be a narrow road. This world will never be my home. The journey might walking for a while, wandering in the wild. You're holding me steady. Yeah, you keep me going. Been walking for a while, following the fire. Your spirit is within me, and it keeps me going. Said it'd be a narrow road. You said it'd be a narrow road. So why am I surprised when it seems I'm on my own? You said it'd be a narrow road. This world would never be my home. The journey might be lonely, but I'd never be alone. Never be alone. I will walk wherever you're leading, cloud by day and a fire by evening. You're the lamp that's guiding my feet so I can see where I am going. I will walk wherever you're leading, cloud by day and a fire by evening. You're the lamp that's guiding my feet so I can see where I am going. You said it'd be a narrow road. You said it'd be a narrow road. So why am I surprised when it seems I'm on my own? You said it'd be a narrow road. This world will never be my home. The journey might be lonely, but I'd never be alone. Oh, I'll never be alone.
Look, you can see the trail down there under the telephone wires and wrapping around. Oh, somebody else is coming up around the corner. All right, if you can see up there, there's someone kind of in a turquoise blue jacket coming down. Someone else behind them. So that's how we get up to the top. You can see the buildings right there. Couple more switchbacks. We are getting extremely close, guys. I didn't even realize it. Just looked up. We're almost there. Woohoo! Just a little bit further. Just a little bit more. Can you guys see that little hole in the mountains over there? Sometimes it's the little things, guys. Keep you going, help you take the next step. But we're wrapping around, and look right there. That's it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna do what they say can't be done. All right, we made it to the top, and as usual in Albania, there's some awesome people up here. I met them all the way up and some at the top. I can hear down below the call to prayer. The views are absolutely stunning from here. And we can see out to the last hike we did, out to the castle, out on the peninsula. That's out right there in front of us. What amazing views. And you can see the younger guys making it up the mountain. They look as worn out as me. But anyway, thank you for taking the picture for me. All right, there are a lot of people all of a sudden making it up behind me. You can see back there. So it looks like a 9 a.m. start's good. I got up here right at noon, so right on goal. And you can see the rock face up here. I think there's a little restaurant up here. I think I'm gonna have a little snack before I head back down.
There are two ways to get to the top of Kruje Mountain. You can hike the steep trail like Curt, which is the same trail that was used during Skanderbeg times. Or you can also drive up a steep and winding 7-kilometer road that was built for the sole purpose of being able to access the shrine at the top. It is a shrine to Sari Salltik. He is a 13th century Turkish dervish. Now, I did not know what a dervish was, so I Googled it, and I think it's similar to a monk. It's a Muslim religious person that chooses to live in poverty. Now, there are a lot of discrepancies in history about him. His birth year is unknown, and where he was born is contested. It could be modern-day Uzbekistan, or maybe Crimea. It is believed that he died in 1297 or maybe 1298. He is considered a saint, and legend says that his body was placed into 7 different coffins and buried in several locations around the region, including in the cave that has been turned into a shrine at the top of this mountain. Now, why would people go to so much trouble over someone and build shrines at all of these different burial locations? Well, Sari Salltik is credited with bringing the Islam religion to the Balkan region in the 1200s.
Well, it was a long walk to eat in this restaurant, but at least they're open, I think. At least the open sign's on. I'll go in and get some food and something to drink. All right. Fortunately, I found the restaurant. When I came up to the top, there was a bunch of empty buildings and a parking lot. I couldn't see the restaurant, but I took the chance and walked through the parking lot, saw the restaurant, ordered the first thing on the menu. It turned out that it was just a plate of meat, which I think was goat. And first I kind of was like, huh? But I was hungry, I devoured it. And actually it was quite tasty and probably more what I needed than anything else. And well, now I'm headed back down. Look at here, guys. I am almost down. I'm definitely to the city. Naturally, I got to go down to the campground. But I got to tell you, that was about an hour down, and it was tough because of these rocks. And every step is difficult because as you put weight down, a lot of these rocks want to move. And it's slippery. But we kept going, we persevered, and we made it. And I'm ready to get back to the van, take these hiking boots off. And are you okay? I'm ready to get back to the van and get these hiking boots off and just chill. One last little burst here down the stairs from the restaurant through the olive fields next to the vineyards and down to the campground. Guys, it's been a good time here in Kruje. Thank you guys always for coming along. We love it when you join our journey. We certainly miss it when you don't. So this is where we're going to wind the video down. We'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great day. Cheers.
If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you guys know when we put out new videos. And don't forget, you can always follow us over on Instagram to see what's going on in between videos. Cheers, guys!